YouTube, this is your girl Karma Kaboom, broadcasting live from out here in these why don't you just move streets. I want to say hello to all of my wonderful real subscribers and my real supporters. Hopefully you all are having a wonderful and fine Tuesday. This is the day that the Lord has made, and I'm rejoicing and I'm glad in it. This is the first of the year 2023 also, and we're just gonna make it do what it do. I didn't make any New Year's resolutions this time because, child, these past 3 or 4 years have just been teaching us that anything can just pop out on you. So I just gotta buckle up and go for the ride. However it go is however it go. And I said, Lord, let your will be done. So without further delay, let's get into our topic. Let's get into our subject, shall we? Let's get into our subject. So, yesterday, it started earlier this morning. I was on someone's Facebook page, and I try to steer away from a lot of these people's comment section because it's a setup. It's a trap. Because a lot of people are allergic to the truth. A lot of this culture, this current culture, they like to promote and encourage speaking your truth, living your truth. Well, the problem with that is your truth and the truth is two different things. Let me say that again. Your truth and the truth is two different things. Touch your neighbor and say, your truth and the truth is two different things. Repeat after me. I think we need to say this a couple of more times. Your truth and the truth is two different things. And sometimes it can be two different things and things. Okay. So I try to steer away from a lot of these people's comment sections because a lot of them can't handle the truth. And the truth is the only thing that I have in my mouth, besides a couple of chicken wing residues and things. And child, I just came from, I think it's Freddy's. I think it's Freddy's. I went 2 times because one time was just not enough. Yeah, it's called Freddy's. Today's video is brought to us by unofficial sponsor, Freddy's. Ooh, they jalapeno steak burger is bussin'. Ooh, it was so hot and delicious. And the fries was hot and delicious. And I left a satisfied customer. Yes, and I had some Mountain Dew to wash it down with. And as you can see, ain't nothing left. And I need some more. Yes, I need some more Mountain Dew. But, child, I went into the comment section of a certain person's Facebook page this morning, around 2 o'clock, 2:30-ish this morning, when I should have been asleep. And it started like this. So this person was advocating and putting on the cape and running defense on behalf of a certain business that attracts a lot of heathens, and they keep on getting shut down. And then they must got to hook up with somebody with the city downtown, and they keep on getting their permit back and opening back up, and the heathens come back and do the same thing all over again. And I said they just need to shut the place down and be through with it, because this place is so problematic. and they attract problematic people, aka the hood rats. Okay, so somebody would say, well, the hood rats need someplace to go. They just want to have fun because they don't work. You know, you got to consider the people that don't work and don't want to work, Karma Kaboom. You might be right. So on behalf of the hood rats, they just want to have fun, and their idea of fun is criminal, illegal behavior. Okay, everything they do is illegal. Everything they do is loud and disruptive. Okay, but that's their idea of fun. Okay, so I would say, I got an idea. Why don't they crawl back inside their mama's womb? Okay, let them go over there to their mama's womb. And that'll solve the problem. Okay, and I would say something else, but it's not nice. And I'm trying to be nice today. But, so, this person that operates this Facebook page, they didn't like what I say, because, you know, a lot of people don't like the truth. So they said, well, if they shut down this certain place, is that going to solve the crime in the city? I said, no, but it's a start. It's a start. Why don't we shut down one heathen establishment at a time, and we'll get to the rest when we get to the rest. But we'll start right here with this place. Okay? And so it went from there. And that person, they probably went in the inboxes of a lot of the other heathens and tapped their shoulder blades and had them to come on over there and add a comment or two. And the next thing I know, a while ago, to make a long story short, I was embroiled and in battle with a whole lot of hood rats in the comment section. And see, I have been through this before a time or two, and I know how it goes. Whenever you speak the truth to these hood rats, they can't take it. So they try to get you riled up to say more and more and more. Like Joe said, more and more. More and more. Look at that hood rat racing down the street, probably going to go get some marijuana. More marijuana every day. I don't know why they don't want it. I don't know why they won't just go get a whole bunch of it and go sit down somewhere. If I was a hood rat and I had a marijuana habit, I would just get a bunch of it at one time and go somewhere and sit down and just smoke it up and OD. But the problem is they don't have a bunch of money. They just be lying and saying they got the bag. And they really don't have the bag. They delusional. And they want you to think that they got the bag. But they really don't have the bag. And so they got to go steal to get some money. They got to go kill to get some money. They got to go lie to get some money. They got to go scam and hustle and do all kind of degrading things to get some money, and sell their food stamps and get some money, and on and on and on and on it goes. So that's why they have to get their marijuana in increments, you see. And a little bit at a time. And I noticed something about the marijuana addicts. Child, when they can't get it, they get so angry. They get so snappy. They get so bitter. They get so violent. They get so violent. And child, so with that being said, and things, child, so the person that was running the page, the Facebook page, so they had a little bit more to say, and then some other hood rats came and said some more stuff, and the next thing I know, a while ago, One of the hood rats came and said, why don't you just move? I get so sick of them. I get so sick of them. I said, I get so sick of them. Every time you talk against them and denounce the hood rat community and the hood rat behavior and call them out and tell them how problematic they are, that's their solution. That's their only solution. They want you to just get out the way and let them just be hood rats. Just let them just take over. They got a takeover spirit. They got a takeover spirit. They want to take over the world. Now, I don't let them have Walmart. I don't let them have Popeyes. I don't let them have McDonald's. I refuse to let them just have everything and just push me out. Huh. I don't went everywhere almost it is to go. And see, that's the problem. It's easy to say, why don't you just move? Okay, look how many times I have moved. Y'all, my real subscribers and my real supporters, those of you that have been with me for a while, y'all know how long I've been moving. I move every other month. And the motherfucking hood rats always follow me. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. You know, y'all can vouch for that, okay? Y'all know how much I move. And they always follow me everywhere they go. They follow me right now. They follow me in traffic. They follow me from one side of the town to the next. I done lived on every side of the city it is. And they follow me with a Section 8 voucher in their pocket. I'm so sick of moving. Why don't they move? It's their turn to move. It's their turn to move. I'm tired of packing up my boxes and bags and things. Why don't they pack up their boxes and bags? They ain't got but one garbage bag. But I'm just saying. Why don't they move? Why they always want the civilized people to move? Why don't the uncivilized heathens suggest that they move themselves? Y'all uncivilized heathens, you are the problem. Us civilized people, we be trying to get us some rest. We be trying to enjoy our space. But here go y'all uncivilized heathens can't sit down somewhere opening and shutting doors and things all day and all night, ripping and running up and down the street, pulling Junebug and Ray Ray, telling them to come on over there and help you steal and kill and destroy everything and barbecue and this, that, and the other. You don't work and you don't consider us that do go to work and want to get some rest. I understand. You hood rats. You don't get tired. You got the spirit of Kevin Gates and things. And because you're a crack baby, right? And some of y'all are crack grandbabies. You got the crack in your bloodstream. So that means something. You got a lot of energy. You got some extra energy on top of the energy, right? And those noodles, them ramen noodles, give you superpowers. I think it's them ramen noodles. It gives you superpowers. And them and that bologna and things. All that processed food, it gives you superpowers. And then them roaches, I think the roaches be crawling in your mouth and peeing in your throat and things. And it get off in your bloodstream too. You get all of this extra stuff in you that we don't have. And it gives you lots and lots and lots and lots of energy. It boosts your metabolism. I understand. But us working class, civilized people that's done had some home training, and we Christians and things, we need some rest. We need some sleep. We need some quiet time. We need some me time. We want to have some quality time with Jesus. But y'all uncivilized heathens, you want to dance with the devil all day and all night. Moonlight. I get sick of y'all. Woo! Jesus. I need a break from the hood rat culture and this city is overrun with hoodrats. The leadership is hoodrats. Okay, they got family members that hoodrats. They got the hoodrats in the high class neighborhoods. They got the hoodrats in the projects. My point is they spread out all over the place. It's nowhere you can go, and you're not gonna encounter a hood rat. Carmen Kaboom, what are you saying? Are you saying that the whole city is populated with hood rats? No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the whole city is overpopulated. Not just populated, overpopulated, oversaturated with hood rats. Yes, we have a hood rat infestation. Yes, we have a hood rat epidemic. Yes, we have a problem on our hands. But see, the hood rats don't think it's that they are a problem. The hood rats want us to accept them and build tolerance for them. The hood rats, they look at us like it's something wrong with us. Why y'all ain't getting lit? Why y'all ain't turn up? Why y'all ain't getting booked? Huh? Why y'all so calm and quiet? It's time to turn up all day and all night. They want you to turn up. Turn down for what? That's the mentality of the hood rats. If you don't work, I can understand why you don't want to turn down. If you don't worship the Lord and you serve Satan, I understand why you don't want to turn down. Woo! They want to be turned up all the time. That don't even make no sense. Just always twerking and carrying on. Don't never they so busy. They so busy. They gotta go here, gotta go there. They got so much to do but work and serve the Lord. Okay. And they so busy, they don't even have time to take a bath or a shower. And had the nerve to complain a few weeks ago when there wasn't no water. The city turned off the water and we had the rolling blackouts and things. They had the nerve to complain and say, how are we gonna take a bath? Motherfucker, you ain't been taking a bath, forgive me, Lord, because you ain't been taking a bath. So now you want to complain and say that you can't take a bath. You ain't been taking a bath. So what is the problem? There is no change. You wasn't taking a bath before the rolling blackouts and you still stinking during the rolling blackouts. And now that the city has restored the water, you ain't took a bath yet. Yes. Yeah. And I don't have to get up under you to smell. You not gonna take a bath and just look like you're unhygienic. I've taken a bath. You're gonna smell better, you're gonna look better, and you're gonna be better. Okay. But the hood rats, there is no change. Every day you get on that same nasty ass, greasy ass black. They love the black hair bonnets. It comes in different colors. It comes in different designs and things. But their favorite hair bonnet is the shiny black. Oh, I know that thing is stinking. Put it in the wash. But they're not going to put it in the wash because they don't wash their ass. And if you don't wash your ass, I know you don't wash your clothes. If you don't wash your clothes, I know you don't wash your nothing. You don't wash nothing. And then they cars and things. It's a match. It's a match. Such a neighbor says it's a match. Child, they don't never wash their car, the inside or the outside, and vacuum the thing. Ooh, just nasty all the way around. All the way around. And I remember, child, like Michael Jackson said, do you remember? Yes, I do. I remember many times I have gotten in some of them bootleg Uber with the hoodrats. Not by choice. Not by choice, out of desperation. Out of desperation. Child. And so many of them, their windows was nasty. Oh, Lord. Their windows was nasty. And I don't know why. I don't know why their windows was nasty. But their windows was nasty. And if your window nasty, your ASS is nasty too. And child, they had so much garbage all over the floorboard. You could just take your foot and just sweep the garbage from one side or to the other. Your choice. To the right or to the left. It don't even matter. And I said, this will bother me. But the hoodrats, it didn't bother them. And you know, representation is everything, right? Can we agree? Can we agree that representation matters? Child, the hoodrats don't give a F. They don't give a F. Take them as they are. That's their motto. And look, you providing a service to the public, and you don't care how your car look. Ooh, they don't care. They don't care. They just want the money. That's all that's all that matters to the hoodrat community. They just want the money. And I'm still traumatized by that experience. Child, I have yet to recover. And I had so many incidents involving that. I mean, they vehicles be nasty. And that smell, I still ain't got that smell out of my nose. It smell like ass. It smell like marijuana. It smell like cigarette butts. It smell, But anyway, I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. The hoodrats just don't want to be better. And I guess it makes sense. If you was like that since the day you was born, it's normal to you. It's normal. And the person that runs that Facebook page, I thought they had a little bit of sense. And then it didn't make sense to me why they said, well, I like a little bit. They said, they confessed. They said, I like a little bit of ratchetness and ghetto. And I couldn't believe they said that. And they oftentimes complain about the hood rat ratchet behavior of a lot of these hood rats. And come to find out, this person is really a hood rat incognito. I said, wow, really? Well, you know, they encourage everybody to walk in their truth and live their truth and speak their truth. So the motherfucker lived his truth and spoke his truth. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. So I gotta respect it. I gotta respect it, even though I don't look at that person the same. But I gotta respect that they spoke their truth and they living in their truth. But at the same time, I need him to pipe down a little bit as it relates to speaking against the other hood rats when all of y'all are the same. All of y'all play for the same team. So it seems like he ought to be making accommodations for the other hood rats. And stop talking about what he don't like about them when they all are the same. Okay? What I want them to do, I got a request. Since the hood rats got a problem with me and I got a problem with them, I would like for them to just build a compound. Since they so rich and they get so much money, you know, and they like to steal, kill, and for cash, I want them to get them a compound. Or let's just have a town hall meeting and agree to divide the city, uncivilized and civilized, and don't nobody go to the other side. We can build a gate, build a wall, call Donald Trump and his contractors, and to build a wall. And y'all hoodrats stay over there on the uncivilized side and don't come over there to the other side for nothing. I think that's a great idea. I really do. And matter of fact, we could just divide the whole country, the whole America, nationwide, starting from Cali and go to NY. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Now, I know the hoodrats like it hot. They like the hot weather, so we'll get them Cali. All that side over there. And then we'll just bust it down in the middle between Texas. They can have Texas because they already got Texas on the seas. All hoodrats over there. Texas used to be so nice, and now the hoodrats done took over Texas. Yes. And yeah, let them have Texas and all that, and then we'll just bust it down the middle and go from there. Yeah, build a wall and let them have all of that side over there, and then with the civilized, godly folks will have the rest. I think that's a good idea, don't y'all? I think that's a good idea. Yeah, and give them plenty of Popeyes restaurants, lots and lots and lots of Walmarts, and crab places. Ooh, yes. Give them all the crab legs. Give them all the crab legs. Crab legs. Let them have crab legs. And let them a lot of marijuana dispensaries. Give them a lot of those. And a lot of warehouses that make hair bonnets, leggings, and what else they like? Them gas station t-shirts, wife beaters. And leave us the hell alone. Okay. Yeah, give them lots of clubs, lots of barbecue grills, and lots of gas stations. They love the fuck out of a gas station. Don't they love gas stations? They love gas stations. Yes. And give them their own car so they might not carjack nobody else. Yes. All the hoodrats get a car, a raggedy car. They get a lot of them at the impound lot. Ain't nobody claim them. Maybe some of them dead. Maybe the owners are dead. Give the hoodrats. Every hoodrat gets a car. Every last one of them. Even if it's raggedy. Give them a car. They drive raggedy cars anyway. Okay? So, yeah. Yeah. And just build lots and lots of apartment buildings. They don't really care for no house. Give them lots and lots tall apartment buildings. They love apartment buildings, and that will accommodate them right there, right? And lots of beauty supply stores with them ugly ass wigs and them ugly ass braids and them ugly ass eyelashes. Yes, and yeah, I think it'll work out pretty good. And I'm really sick and tired of them. Particularly on social media, whenever us civilized people complain about their behavior and denounce the hoodrat, they get so offended. They get so offended when we talk about them, right? And they want us to accept them. I'm not gonna never accept y'all, never, until you get better. And I know you ain't gonna never get better. So I'm always gonna have a problem with you, and I'm always gonna talk about you real bad, unless your behavior get better, and I don't foresee it getting any better. Unless your behavior get better, I'm gonna talk about you real bad. So if you don't want me to say nothing about you, get better, so I won't have much to talk about concerning y'all and y'all community. Okay, but that's unacceptable. This hoodrat behavior, this hoodrat culture, it's got to stop. And see, they want us to accept them stealing. They want us to accept them lying. They want us to accept their hair bonnets every day, and they not washing their hair and taking baths and stinking up the stoves and things. And I gotta sit behind you like I had to do today. I gotta sit behind you in that hot, stank stinking seat and you done left your fucking residue behind. And I gotta have fucking juice on my clothes. Woo, that feels so gross. I feel so gross. Woo, Jesus. And, woo. And the person in the business was looking at me. I think they could see it on my face that I was traumatized. And I couldn't say nothing. I just had to take it. And, oh, see, and I'm having to endure all of this kind of stuff when I go outside. Woo! And it just, it get me so emotional. It really do. And I'm having to not conform. I'll never conform to them, their standards, because they don't have no standards, right? But I'm having to, we'll use this word, adjust. And having to adjust means, should I say lowering my standards a little bit? I feel like I am having to lower my standards a little bit. And that's the start of the transformation. See, when you start lowering your standards a little bit over a period of time, they gon', in a sneaky kind of way, get you to keep on lowering your standards. Before you know it, you in a low vibrational condition, just like them. And you're gonna start looking like a hood rat. You're gonna start talking like a hood rat. You're gonna start moving like a hood rat. You're gonna be moving and existing in hood rat energy. So it ain't gonna be long before you be a full-blooded hood rat yourself. You look up one day, there you are, a hood rat, a whole hood rat, and you're gonna be asking yourself, how did I get here? You're gonna be looking in the mirror. Nobody's supposed to be here. Looking like a hood rat. A whole hair bonnet on your head. Eyelashes up from here to New York. Yes, a 3-mile long set of hood rat eyelashes. Yes. How do they wear them ugly motherfuckers? I don't know. And how do they, forgive me, Lord, and how do they look in the mirror and say, that I like that look good? How do you put that ugly ass shit on your ashes and say, oh, this is popping, and then put your lip gloss on and looking like a mess? You're looking like a mess. Woo! And then they've been messing some people's eyes up and having where they can't even open their eyes and get all kind of infection in the eye. Of course they do. Of course. And words. And I thought we had got rid of this. Them fake color contact lenses. I thought we had stopped that. But I see some of these queens. I see some of the queens done revive the color contacts. Looking a mess. Looking a mess. Yes. Woo! And I could go on and on and on to the break of dawn talking about them. But y'all know how they are. And won't nobody tell them that they looking a mess. That's why they are encouraged to continue this ratchet ghetto trend. And it's getting worse and worse from one generation to the next. And I can say, well, I'm going to pack up my stuff and move. Like I have before. So many times. And it's so expensive to move. And it's done got more expensive to move since the last time I moved. And it's such an inconvenience to move. You know? And now, it's done got to the point where you can't even move far enough to get away from them. Because they everywhere. They are even in the high-class neighborhoods, thanks to their Section 8 voucher. The Section 8 has made accommodations for them. They used to want to stay in the ghetto, in the projects. Now, thanks to Love and Hip Hop, they want to emulate the girls, the hoodrats, the high-class hoodrats on Love and Hip Hop. So now they want to stay in a nice neighborhood. They done got the taste of luxury in their mouth. Ooh, I never thought I'd see the day. I never thought I'd see the day when I would encounter a culture of luxurious, high-class hood rats. That don't even go together. Luxury and hood rats, that don't even go together. That don't even make no sense. But now, in this current generation, in 2023, we got a whole lot of high-class hood rats that like the finer things in life. Woo! My God. They like to drive Mercedes-Benz and Range Rovers and things. And $50,000 and $60,000 and $80,000 Challengers and Chargers and Mustangs and things. Infinity trucks and things. Ooh, and they make luxury look so bad. I can't stand the Mercedes-Benz and the Infinity. Ooh, my God. And the white people, they don't even drive that car too much no more. They done surrendered the Mercedes and the Infinity. Ooh, I bet they be talking amongst themselves in private, behind closed doors, because you know they can't say it out in public like I can, because y'all can, in the cancel culture, y'all so sensitive and so easily offended. Look at that hood rat over there. It ain't even time for y'all to go, and there you go, pressing your hood rat foot on that gas, finna cause a crash, and ain't got no insurance, no valid driver license, no real tag on their car. And they stay on go, and they still a loser. Woo! Every day. There go one right there. Speaking of Mercedes-Benz, there go one right there. Child, all you gotta do is just say their name, they show up. And just pop out. They just pop out. Satan just pop them out like popcorn. And they can't sit down. They got the spirit of can't sit the fuck down somewhere. Yes. And it don't make no sense. It don't make a bit of sense how they don't want to get some rest. If I was a hood rat, I want to lay down sometime. I want to sit down and prop my feet up on a couch or something, or, you know, drink me some water, or what they like to drink. Some of them pops, some red pops and red Kool-Aid and things. Okay. And every hood rat I have ever encountered, they can't sit down somewhere and get them some rest. And this new generation of hood rats, they do not. I told y'all they don't go to sleep. I don't know what. I think it's that fentanyl. I think it's that low dose of fentanyl that's got them where they can't go to sleep. And they don't pump a lot of caffeine into them drugs. I think that's what it is. And they might be pump some of that caffeine in some of them crab legs. I don't know. And I used to wonder, why do the hood rats love crab legs so much? Think about it. Don't nobody really like crab legs but the hood rat community. I don't hear nobody else talking about, oh, I sure would like some crab legs today. I have never seen some Chinese, oh, I want some crab legs today. Or Indians, or somebody from Afghanistan, or, you know, Mexicans. I have never seen the Mexicans put crab legs on their tortillas. Crab legs and refried beans. You don't never see that on the menu, do you? In some of these Mexican restaurants. Never. The hood rat community, that's their food. Crab legs. And I done figured it out. Think about it. The mentality of the hood rats is a bunch of crabs in a bucket. What do the crabs do? Pull each other down. That's why it's like they having a family reunion when they go to the seafood places and get seafood boils and crab legs and things. They feel so close and close connected with the crab. They do. I understand why they like the crab legs. I understand why that's their primary food of choice. You know, I understand why they love them. And then some of them love them so much. Do you know, I see so many reports whereas they're going into these restaurants getting these crab legs and not paying. They call them dine and dash. Dine and dash. They go in there and eat and dash without paying. But they so rich, let them tell it. They get so much money. Make it make sense. If they get so much money, why they do so much stealing, killing, and being destructive? Rich folks don't do that. But we all know the secret. They really not rich. They just perpetrating. They are perpetrating a fraud. Everything about them is fake and fraudulent. They not really rich. They don't really have the bag. They not really just a bad bitch. They're just a bitch that's doing bad. I just had to say that. I just had to say it with my chest. I just had to say that. And I get sick of them. Why don't you just move every time I say something about them and speak against them? Why, motherfucker, I be wanting to tell the motherfucker I have moved, but y'all keep following me. Okay, let me move and you stay right there. Okay, forgive me, Lord, for cussing. That's the problem. Every time I move, you move with me. Why do you keep following me? Let me move and you stay there. Okay, the point of my moving is to get away from you, hoodrat motherfucker. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. I'm trying to get away from y'all. But y'all keep following me everywhere I go. But you won't follow me to the Lord. That's one place they won't follow me. They won't follow me. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I would say they don't follow me to a job, but that's not true. But I'm sick of them. I'm really, really sick of hood rats. And I never thought that they would make me cry. Child, the other day I went to Walmart because I done stopped going to this Walmart that I usually go to. Because they just overpowered with hood rats. As soon as they open the door, 6 o'clock in the morning, they go to hood rats right there by the door. Right there by the door. Waiting on the door to open. I think they're being there stealing. I know ain't nobody got that much money and got to shop that much. Child, they be waiting out there in the parking lot. They crazy about Walmart. But I think they over there stealing. Of course they are. And they're stealing so much that Walmart has put out an announcement, a public bulletin, a threat. It's a threat. It's really, they trying to threaten us. They saying we're going to have to close a whole lot of our stores. And I'm fine with it. Okay, I just shop online. Even though it's going to take Amazon or FedEx or whoever a long time to ship the products. If you shop online, we just going to have to adjust. Okay, I'm sick of going to Walmart and these hood rats being in my way. Anyway, I've been sick of it. Okay, you go down the aisle, they see you come down the aisle and they just stand there. They just stand there. They want you to say something to them. Excuse me. And then when you say excuse me, they act like they don't hear you. They act like they don't hear you. Because they want some attention. They want some confrontation. They want to be in the way. But they say, I'm staying out the way. No, you can't get in the way and stay out the way at the same time. You're going to either do one or the other. Okay. And they stay in the way with a non-productive, non-essential asses. I'm so sick of them. They need to quarantine. They ain't quarantined yet. They need to be put on lockdown. Okay, because when we had the mandatory lockdown, they did not comply. I ain't forgot about they never did quarantine. They never did participate in the quarantine. And we need a do-over. Okay. Everybody that was not employed, you were supposed to stay your garbage ass at home. But these hood rats, they stayed out in the street. Do y'all remember? I remember. I ain't forget, because I'm still pissed off about it. And they've been out here in the street ever since. I always got somewhere to go. And it don't even matter how high the gas get. They still gonna be out here outside. Make it make sense. You don't have a job, but you got a car. Make it make sense. You don't have a job, but you always got gas. I got 2 jobs, and I can't even how to get gas all the time. Ooh, you don't have a job, but you always at the restaurants, the expensive restaurants, the low class restaurant. You pick a restaurant, they there. I can't even go to the restaurants all the time, and I got 2 jobs. And then that's another thing. We right here at the income tax. Look at that hood red over here next door to me. Easing up. Want to look at my face, eyeball to eyeball, buying them tinted windows. They always got some tinted windows, and they probably got a warrant for their arrest, an outstanding warrant for their arrest. They hide behind them tinted windows. And the city needs to implement random what you call it, checkpoint. They need checking out. Look at them. They so busy over there looking at me, they can't even go on green. They can't even go on green. Hood rat garbage with this race car. And they need to regulate these race cars and require them to have a special permit. And most of them probably done stole the cars. Make it make sense. You ain't got no job, but you can afford a $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 car. But you ain't got no job. Yeah. And we're right here at the season of income tax returns. Oh, the hood rat's gonna be super rich now, right? And they still ain't gonna own no house. They so rich and getting so much money and lying on their taxes and things, but they still don't own a motherfucking thing. They don't own nothing. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. They don't make it make sense. If you're getting $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 and you're getting all these food stamps and child tax credit and the stimulus checks before and all this other stuff, why you don't own no home? Huh? Why you don't own no home? They get their priorities messed up. And I wish they would buy them some land. They got an advantage over me. If I could afford to go get me some of this high-ass land, the land that used to be this high. It's done got high. And I want to get me some land way away from them. In an isolated area. But I can't do it. Because that's creating a barrier for me. This inflation has created a barrier. Okay? And I'm in a certain tax bracket. And I was thinking about my deceased uncle, the one that was real rich. Child, I was just thinking about him the other day, and I cried. I almost cried standing in my kitchen. And I was thinking about him because he had so many high standards and so many high expectations for me when I was younger, and the rest of my family. And I was thinking, if I had only listened to him more and really followed and complied with his guidance and direction, I could have been in a whole higher tax bracket, and I could have avoided most of these hood rats, having to live around these hood rats. Yes. And I almost cried. I guess it gets so emotional for me. And I thought about that. He was trying to save me from this. And I didn't see it back then. But if I had known then what I know now, based on my experience since I was a teenager up until now, I would have listened to my uncle more. He was trying to save me from this hood rat culture. He probably could see what was coming. I was so busy in my adolescent stage, I had no idea that we would be here right now. I had no idea, because the culture, the society, there has been a societal shift. A whole lot has changed between the 90s and now. We had a much more civilized culture back then. Sure, we had some hood rats, but there was more civilized hood rats, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. It wasn't no such thing as legalized marijuana or medical marijuana. That's a bunch of foolishness right there. That's of the devil. And you get so many people that have shifted to a reprobate state of mind. Everything that's illegal, now you get a whole lot of these hood rats that are promoting a lot of this illegal immoral, ungodly, uncivilized stuff. You know, you got a whole lot of these hood rats of this generation. Look at them. They want the whole street. They want the whole fucking street. The whole street. They want the whole street. My God. And you got a whole lot of people that is willing to throw all morality out the window. And you got a whole lot of people who have adopted this I'm just doing me mentality, right? And they just want to do what they want to do. But as I have said so many times before, if everybody do what they want to do, who is going to do what they supposed to do? And that is the cornerstone of how you have breaking away of a civilized society. When you got people who doing what they want to do. That's why the rules and the laws is necessary. And I was listening at this man today who's supposed to have some sense. He was saying, "Oh, we don't need no more laws. We got enough laws." That didn't even sound right. That didn't even sound right. Ain't no such thing as it's too many laws. Ain't no such thing. If you ask me, we don't have enough laws. And then the laws, a whole lot of the laws that we have are not being enforced. And then you got a whole lot of people that's not obeying the laws that we already have. But see, that's how a lot of heathens. We don't need no more laws. We don't need no more laws. We don't need no. Because that sounds like somebody that's hard-headed. That sounds like somebody that's disobedient. And then the thing about it, with these disobedient adults, they are giving birth and creating hard-headed, disobedient children. Yes, they are the teacher. They are the role models of their children. So as the children see that their parents not obeying the law, obeying God, the rules, the regulations, the policies, and the procedures, and the commandments, they not gonna do it either. And the parents not gonna require them to do it. And then they gonna go to school. Well, at first they're gonna get on the school bus. They gonna step their disobedient feet on the school bus and give that school bus driver per HELL. And the minute that the school bus driver try to make a man or report them to their parents, the parents want to fight. Not the children. The parents don't want to fight the children. The parents want to fight the school teacher and the bus driver and the principal and things. They want to do what they want to do. Just horrible. And you can feel and see that energy out here in society. You can look at them and tell by the way they drive. You can tell a lot about a person by the way they drive. Don't want to obey the speed limit. Hard-headed. Want to do what they want to do. And then when they have a crash, they don't even want to accept accountability for that. Then the police roll up on them. They want to argue with the police. You're supposed to have reverence for the person in authority. But see, they think that in their mind, they the boss. They're the boss. Huh. And they promoted that mentality in this culture. I'm a boss, bitch. I'm a boss. You ain't no boss. You ain't no boss. And most of them people that say that, their life is raggedy. All you gotta do is follow them home. Follow them home. Most of them can't. Most of them can't even afford to pay their way in society. How you gonna be a boss? Most of them got child support in arrears. How you a boss? Huh? How you a boss and you're begging? That don't even go together. How you a boss and you're stealing? That don't go together. Ooh, they retarded. They retarded. And they are liars of the devil. Huh? So, of course, they gonna say stupid stuff like that. I'm a boss. And don't own nothing. Ain't obeying the law. Ain't obeying authority. Ooh, I could just go on and on and on and on. And the more I observe and monitor this society, it's only gonna get worse. It ain't gonna get better. It ain't gonna get better, because you got more and more of these people out here that's worshiping Satan. They worshiping Satan, and they are promoting these indictments against God and against the church. Liars and workers of iniquity. And I could go on and on and on, but you know, if I could afford it, I would have moved away from these heathens a long time ago. And I think about that often. I don't want to say wasted, but I have spent so much money. I was thinking about it the other day. I done spent a lot of time thinking about it lately. I done spent a lot of money moving away from these hoodrats. I'm trying all the time to get away from them. I done spent a lot of money, and it's getting ready to cost me more money because the inflation done went through the roof. And most of these places, and you know, I was thinking that I was going to be buying me a house real soon, but somebody fucked that up. A couple of people fucked that up, so I gotta start all over again. But it's gonna happen. But because of Satan's agents, I'm gonna call them agents of Satan. Because of the agents of Satan, I gotta start all over again, because they done compromised that and tried to sabotage it. But anyway, so now I gotta make some more considerations and, you know, consider other places to rent. And one thing I do know for sure, I don't want to never, I want to make sure I don't never ever want to live around a bunch of hood rats ever again. And some of them incognito. Some of them are high. You got all different kind of hood rats. You got a high class hood rats. You got a middle class hood rats. You got the low hood rats. There's 3 classes of hood rats, and some of them had pretty good. But one thing about it, they oftentimes don't look like a hood rat on the surface, but their behavior gonna speak for itself. Yes. And then living around the hood rats, they got children. The children hood rats. That's the worst. You ain't gonna never get no peace and quiet. And then you got the ones that got hood rat dogs and things. I could deal with them if they got a cat, because the cats are silent. You don't hear no meow through the fucking wall, but you gonna hear all that motherfucking hood rat ass barking. Yes. And some of them ain't got enough sense to make their dogs be quiet and go to sleep at night, because they don't go to sleep. And I think them dogs be sitting up in there getting high. I think them dogs be sitting up in there getting high. And most of the time they be hungry. The hood rats don't feed the dogs because they don't even think about the dogs is hungry. And they ain't at home enough to feed the dog because they outside in the street. And somewhere sucking some unemployed, compromised dinglings and things. Of course, that's why the dogs be barking, disturbing the neighbors because the motherfuckers be hungry and high. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. And I have tried my best to move away from them, right? But like I said, they keep on following me. I can move. I have moved many times. But the problem is they keep on following me. So don't tell me, why don't you just move when you're going to keep on following me? You and your kind keep on following me. Okay, if we all agree, I'm just going to move. I need y'all to stay right there. Don't follow me. Don't follow me. Okay? It'll work if y'all don't follow me. But if y'all keep on following me, you defeating the purpose. Hello, I'm moving to get away from y'all. Ooh. And then every time I move, y'all move behind me and live. We starting all over again. Okay, so then I got to move again. And hell, this last time I moved, I didn't even unpack all my fucking boxes. Because it wasn't even long before I found out I'm still surrounded by hood rats. Okay. And I thought it was going to be such a nice experience. I'm just in a nice hood rat infested environment. I'm just in a pretty neighborhood with hood rats. And it didn't used to be like that. And I never will forget the day that it changed. March 2021. When outside opened back up and they lifted the lockdown. I ain't gonna never forget about that day. And I used to not see them hood rats walking around my community with them hair bunnies. And I started seeing them hair bunnies. I said, And I was like, am I in the right place? Whew. Child, when I started seeing them hair bunnies walking around in the middle of the day, I knew I was in trouble. And then I started seeing them niggas walking them motherfucking dogs in the middle of the day. I knew something was wrong. And then I started smelling more marijuana. There goes the neighborhood. And then, followed by that, we done started having all of these car break-ins. Of course! If you approve the applications of the hood rats, you know the hood rats is not going to stay there and fold their hands and just look at Love and Hip Hop by themselves. They're going to call their cousin Junebug and Ray Ray and Shanae. Yes. They want Junebug and Ray Ray and Shanae to look at this nice place that they live in because it's the best that they ever done live. Right? They want to show it off. And Shanae and Ray Ray and Junebug gonna be like, "Ooh, this nice. How you get over here? I think I want to live over here." And that hood rat gonna say, "Well, why don't you put in your application and use me for a reference? They'll go ahead and approve you." Yeah. So there they go, filling up the whole place with their cousin and their sister and their brother and all this stuff. And don't none of them go to work. All of them stay up all night long, slamming doors, smoking dope, and ain't got no hope for a better life. They love being losers. They love creating disturbances. I could go on and on and on. And they get protections from the management. The management is got a problem with me complaining about the hood rats, but the management don't have a problem with the hood rats. No, because if they own Section 8, that's guaranteed money every month. Guaranteed money. Who gonna turn down guaranteed money? You gonna cradle them like a baby, right? These are your golden hood rats. You don't want to upset the golden hoodrats, your cash cow. No, no, no. You're going to give them the utmost respect. You don't care how much marijuana they smoke and how much they break the rules and the regulations. Oh, no. No, they can do what they want to do. And that's exactly what they do. Whatever they want to do. And that is the energy all over the city. Yes. And baby, they done get so tough. I noticed some evidence this past weekend that they no longer drag racing, keeping it on the street. All this drag racing and all of this spinning donuts all over the place in the street. I think they done start going in the grass. Yes. I seen a bunch of, I ain't gonna say a bunch of them. I seen about 2 or 3. And they had no business in the grass. It was like they had been driving over in the grass from the expressway, and they cars got stuck in the mud in the grass this past weekend because it was raining. I said, oh, they've been drag racing in that grass. See, all of that right there, that's what they consider retarded hoodrats. That's what they consider fun. Ain't nothing fun about that. But that's what they consider fun, because it's something wrong with their mind. It's something wrong with their spirit. These are reprobate species, okay? And it's hard to get along with them when you are a righteous person, when you are a godly person, when you are a person that's trying to progress. It's hard to live around hoodrats, and it's hard to get along with them, you know. And they're gonna look at you like it's something wrong with you. Meanwhile, you looking at them like it's something wrong with them, and it is something wrong with them. It's something very, very, very wrong with them. But this is the type of society we're living in. And then they want me to be the one to move, since I the one got the problem. And I can move, like I said, but then they follow me. They follow me everywhere I go. So what it really boils down to, what they really saying, why don't you just die? Why don't you, because we gonna multiply, the hoodrats gonna multiply. Why don't you just get out of our way? That's really what they trying to say. Since you got the problem with the hoodrats, why don't you just get out of society? Because we done took over. We done took over. So if you got a problem with us, you just need to get on out of our way. Because we everywhere, and we got a takeover spirit. Okay, we ain't going nowhere. We supervisors now. We managers now. We CEOs. We directors. We bosses of this shit. Okay, that's what they telling me in so many words. That's what they trying to say to me. Why don't you just move? But they leave that little part out. Why don't you just move out of our way? That's what they saying. That's exactly what they saying. I have read between the lines. And not only are they saying that to me, they're saying it to everybody that's civilized and got a problem with their hood rat ass. They really want us to just move out of their way. But we cannot afford to let them just hijack society. We cannot just surrender without a fight. And that's my mindset. I refuse to surrender without a fight. I'm not just gonna lay down and let you take over. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Yeah. No. You the one need to get the moving. You the one need to get out the way. Yeah. I'm not gonna conform to you. You're gonna have to rise to my standards, because I ain't gonna lower my standards to accommodate y'all. I'm not gonna do it. I done did it a little bit, but I ain't gonna do it anymore. Okay? I'm sick of these hood rats. And If we're gonna have to fight for the turf, let's get the fighting. Let's get the fighting. I've been fighting all my life. Like Oprah said in The Color Purple, I've been fighting all my life. And I ain't tired yet. Let's get the fight on. Okay? I serve a good God, and we gonna win. Like Deion Sanders, that's all we do is win. Okay? Even when it look like we're losing. Okay? I'm sick of these hoodrats. And I'm not gonna just surrender my little piece of the earth. Okay? I'm not gonna surrender my little piece. I'm not gonna surrender. Yeah. So the next time, and it's gonna be a next time. The next time that these hoodrats open their mouth or tap on their keyboard and say, why don't you just move? Ask the motherfuckers, why don't your garbage ass move? Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. Why don't you move? Huh? Because you are the one that's in the way. All right. All right. So with that being said, I think I'm going to conclude this video. Thank y'all so much for tuning into this live. This very informative live, I might add. And thank y'all so much, those of you that have been supporting. Oh, there go hoodrat in my way. All in behind me. All in behind me once again. And again and again and again. That's all they do is get in the way. And, whew, Jesus. See what I'm talking about? Where can I go to get away from? Where can I go? Jesus Christ. But anyway, if you would like to support me and you're wondering what can you do to support me, child, say less. Those of you that have been Cash Apping me, I appreciate you so much. And if you would like to support me via Cash App, you're welcome to do so. My Cash App is $Carmen Kaboom. Thank y'all so much for tuning into this live. And we will talk again, God willing, real soon. Holla at your girl. Peace.